What is up, everybody? It is Og here, back with another video, and in today's video, we're going to be showing how to solo the MC attunement with your new tune that just hit 60, or you're on the way to 60, or something like that. Every single class could do this, but certain classes are going to work better, and we're going to go over exactly why and how to do that. But the main thing is that, I was in a MC group and I needed to get in the instance, but I forgot that I wasn't attuned and nobody else could come and help me because they were already starting to clear the instance basically. And so I had to run myself through the MC attunement. So I had to find a way to do that, and that is what we're going to be showing you right now. So what we're looking at right here is the Shadowforge key door, and this is the hard part because you have to get by this door, and in theory you get by the other door and then you run all the way around and go jump down through Overmaster Pyron or whatever. Unfortunately, this door is locked, but there is a way to get around this door with, I believe, any class. I think orcs might have slightly an issue, but I think you could still get around the side of it. And that's using these benches. So there's two benches, one on the right, one on the left. The right one does not work. You could jump up onto the door like we're doing right here, but ultimately you have to go over to the left bench and jump into this corner over here around the side. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to jump up in the corner, jump around, and now we are around the side. When you come around this side, our goal is to get out into this little pathway. Watch out for the fire guard. You can technically jump through this door as well, but there's no point in doing that because we don't have the key to get past this point. So what we're going to do here is we have this group on the left. So this group will likely aggro. If you are a warrior or a paladin, potentially a shaman, I recommend using an invis pot to get by them, because this group's going to be a pain. What you can do is you could bring a regular invis pot and a not regular invis pot, and then you can have two invis pots just with a 2-minute cooldown if you need both of them. You should only need one invis pot max for this though, if you're a warrior, paladin, or shaman. Shamans, you probably don't even need it though with Earthbind. But as a mage, we can use Blink and Nova and things like that, as you'll see. As a warlock, you could use your pet to aggro. Hunter, you could use your pet to aggro. Druid, rogue, stealth to get by all these groups, and you'll be perfectly fine. But we're going to come around the side. We're going to aggro the group as we go by them. So we're just going to try to slow them down and get past them as much as possible using Frost Nova and things like that. And our ultimate goal is to get through this little doorway right here. On the other side of the doorway is going to be packs of fire elementals leading down towards Overmaster Pyron. Lord Incendius? Is it Incendius? Yeah, Overmaster Pyron's outside. Incendius, I think his name is. Whatever. The fire dude. Down this way. So we're going to get through this side. Now, if you are a lower level, so obviously you can get attuned at level 55. If you are a lower level, you will aggro these guys earlier. You won't aggro this first group, but you'll likely aggro the second group. Definitely aggro the third group. If you're level 60, though, you can actually sneak all the way just right through the middle of this area, and you actually won't aggro any of these fire alleys until the last two. So what I do as a mage is I just save my blink, and I just blink through the last two. But honestly, you can eat a couple hits from these guys, and they're not going to be too much of an issue. Once you jump down into this lava down here on the bottom, you'll see that I ice block there just in case of fall damage. You are now safe. The mobs can no longer get to you. This is an evade spot, and the mobs will reset. So whatever mobs you aggroed before, you're perfectly fine. That's why you potentially could do it as a shaman with Earthbind, but as a warrior or a paladin, you don't really have anything to run ahead of the mobs and create distance, so it might be tough for you guys to get around them. But as a mage, we're good to go. What you do is you run around the side of the hill over here, and then you have this little hill up on this left side. And so this is just running right around the ledge that we were just from. Run around the side here, and then this is the typical lava jump. This is what a lot of people use to kind of get to the kill spot. In here is a hidden fire elemental. So you want to make sure that you don't run right directly to this pathway because you'll likely aggro the fire elemental and he could definitely kill you because there's no reset spots. So what I like to do is I like to run around the outside kind of and go around him and then get over to this corner. You want to stand right on the ledge, and even as a level, I think 55 even, you can stand right on the ledge of this little block right here and you'll be perfectly fine and not aggro. One thing that will help, obviously you're going to be taking some fire damage as you jump through the lava, but there is actually a weak aura that you can get that times when to make those individual jumps. So what you can do is you can just have that weak aura going and it can tell you exactly when to jump so you're not taking damage. As a mage though, we have Ice Barrier, we have Fire Ward, not really worried about it. Or as a healer, you can heal yourself, etc, etc. But get that weak aura if you need it. But we jump through here and we jump around and we get onto this little ledge right here and heal up. So on here, there's 4 elementals. Watch out if you're a lower level to obviously aggro them. But fortunately, at the max level, we're not going to aggro them. We're now going to sneak around the left side of here, jumping through the lava again to get up onto the platform around the side. So here we're ready to go. We're going to get our shields up and everything like that. Again, make sure if you need the weak ore for the timing and everything like that, go ahead and use it. Bring some health pots maybe, just so that if you need to use a pot, you can use a pot. But we jump around the side here, and you try to time so that you're not getting hit by the fire ticks. As you can see here, we're just jumping in a sequential manner. Basically, you wait until the tick hits you, and then you jump, and there's a 3-second duration on the tick where it doesn't hit you. It's basically the idea. But get the weak ore, it's going to be a lot easier. Then jump onto this pathway, and then what we're actually going to do here is we're going to go straight across here, and we're going to use a little bit of pathing to allow the mobs to not be able to hit us so that we can sneak by and get the rock, which gives us the attunement. So for those of you who do not know, if a mob is not able to get to a pathway, they will evade. Or if a mob has a pathway to get to a pathway, but it's not, the direct path that we would use, for example, right here, then what they're going to do is they're going to run all the way around. So they are actually unable to come down here onto this pathway and come over to the left. So what happens is that when we aggro these mobs, they actually run all the way up and around while we can just hang out on the left. So what you do is you're going to aggro this destroyer right here. You're then going to run around the backside of here, wait for him to run far away, and then you're safe and good to go. So here we're about to get started. I'm just getting up full health because I didn't actually realize that this was going to work before I even tried it. That's why I wanted to make the video though, because it makes it very trivial, because this is the hardest part basically of the run, is how to manage these guys. So what I do is I wand these guys, run up on the left side of the hill, and I was gonna Nova them up here, but because they can't get to this pathway, they actually run all the way down this bridge, and they're gonna come all the way back around through the lava. So you wait 5 to 10 seconds, run over, you get the rock for the attunement, and then you just run into the instance and you are safe to go. And that is how you can easily solo the MC attunement, and it takes probably like 6 to 8 minutes. All right, everyone, that wraps up today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, please subscribe and leave a like and a comment below to let me know so. And if you guys have any other ideas for any other videos, please let me know in the comments below. Also, check out the description for the Twitch where I do all this live, and also for my Twitter and Discord where you guys can be notified of any future updates and when I'm going to go live on stream. So I'll see you guys in the next video.